Hello and welcome back to our channel and welcome to Lombok. At the end of the last video, you would have seen Tom and I, along with my really good friend Megan, get on a very long ferry journey from Bali to Lombok. If you haven't seen that yet, make sure you go and check it out. Eventually, we made it to Lombok and was welcomed into this insane villa for the next few days. We had no idea how big or luxurious this place was going to be. We actually think they might have given us the wrong room, but we weren't going to say anything because just look how amazing this is. Anyway, let's jump straight into it.
Good morning. Today is the first day that we get to explore Lombok. It is Monday. It's the first day of my holiday as well. Woohoo. We have just come across from our hotel over there to a place called Luana Bowls for some breakfast. Today the plan is to just go to the beach, chill out, and then maybe head into Kuta this afternoon to just have an explore. But let's see where the day takes us.
We have now arrived here at our first beach in Lombok called Lombok Villa. I may have pronounced that wrong, but so far this beach is absolutely stunning. Beautiful white sand. This is meant to be the beach where the water buffaloes walk past. However, they have said to us it is a little bit too hot. We've rented 3 beds here. It is more expensive to rent beds here than it was in Bali. It was 100,000 per bed, which is about £5 per bed. In Bali, we'd pay that for all free. So I don't know whether they were just trying it and we've just been too gullible, but that's where we're at right now. It's really lovely. We've got lots of people surfing in the water. You've got all these amazing boats, which Thomas just said they kind of remind of Thai boats. And yeah, let's just enjoy the day on the beach.
This beach is lovely.
Yeah.
The water is crystal clear as well, but the surroundings are beautiful. There's just mountains, or like hills I guess, all around. There's also a beach over there, which is something that I don't think I've ever seen.
It's like lots of different bays,
yeah.
Isn't it?
So obviously we're on this beach here, which is very popular, and then this is the sea, obviously, and then there's a beach just over there as well.
There's Megan over there. She won't actually come any
There's Megan over there. I mean, it trumps all of the beaches in Bali, that's for sure.
We've come into Kuta, which is the main hub of Lombok. It's where quite a lot of tourists come. It's a place it's very loud. It's kind of like the place that you would have heard of or you go to when you come to Lombok.
It's a bit like rustic put together, but in a good way. I get a big large. I'm on holiday. We've come to Krunk, K-R-N-K. There was a vote between a burger place, a Mexican place and a Greek place. We all couldn't decide and we all wanted something different. And so we decided to put it in a random generator, and burger is the one that came out, which is my choice. Kind of like almost like a bit of a bigger, maybe more chill and slightly older clientele. Koh Town.
Yeah, I did think that. We stopped off at the Mart to go and get some sun cream and stuff that we are desperately needing. And Tom did a very good deed and bought a little boy a drink. And he was asking how old we were. And he guessed for me that I was 25, so 5 years younger, well, 6 years younger than I am. He guessed that Megan was 22. She is turning 31 in a couple of days. And he guessed that Tom was 31, so a year younger than Thomas as well. So we're all very flattered.
We have stopped on the way back to the taxi to get vegan crabs. So we're getting this. It reminds me of being in Winter Wonderland.
Try it, is it good?
It's so hot.
It's so sickly.
It's so nice though.
It's so good.
Cheers.
Day 3 in Lombok and we've rented a car.
This is Sade Village. The village is 400 years old. It's got 150 houses with 150 families, 700 people.
Selamat datang. Welcome to our village. This village is the oldest village in the south part of Lombok here. I was born and I live in the village. Our village here, not only for the tourists, I mean not like museum, but here is the real village, like the living village. Yeah.
What, 1 week?
1 week because for scarf, because here from cotton we grow outside and then we spinning.
Yeah.
The spinning wheel, and then we use natural dyeing or natural color. The black color we made from coal, the green one from a leaf, the blue from indigo, and the red one from the tree bark or wood skin. The dyeing process, they have to boil it 1 day. They wait for socket 1 week. After that they will rinse off.
It's super interesting because they try to keep everything within the village. So when they get married, girls get married at 15 and men get married at 18. They marry within their own families. So they marry their cousins, first cousins, second cousins, and third cousins, just to try and keep the culture going.
So something that we also learned was that the kids, in order for them to get married at 15, they have to get kidnapped, which sounds a lot worse than it actually is. So the guy has to sneak over to the girl's family home, kidnap them, and take them outside of the village until sunrise, and then they can walk back in, and then they have to go to the boy's family first to get approval, and then the girl's family after that. But it's not kidnapped as in what you would imagine, because it's all prepared before, so the boy and the girl know it's going to happen.
Always asked to get married 2 days before.
Yeah, so it's all prepared. They just call it kidnapping here. But if they do wake the mum and dad, then it gets rejected and they're not allowed to marry, and they have to wait another year until they can then try again. So our guide, he got rejected twice from the same girl, but then the third time married. So he got married at 20, which is late for a man. Usually it's 18. Because he got rejected twice, it meant that he married later as well.
If the parents like the boy and they pretend to stay asleep knowing that the guy's going into kidnap, they consider that as bad luck. They still have to wake up. They feel like they're going to have a bad marriage if they just pretend to sleep. So this right here is their village mosque, which is pretty cool. Okay, first stop was done at the village. That was really good. We were there for a good couple of hours. I didn't expect it to be as good as what it was. We had a guide walk us around the whole time. It's extremely interesting.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it if you're coming to Lombok. Really fascinating. It's kind of like you're going back to how people lived back in the 1300s or something in terms of the buildings. But the thing that people live like that now is
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
They literally have the bare necessities, don't they?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting, very unexpected, I think, a lot of the information, and I didn't expect it to be so like secluded on its own.
Yeah.
But yeah, really interesting, and it was so small.
Yeah.
Like, everything was so low to the ground.
We have just made it to the next destination on TK Tours around Lombok, and we are at Namada, which is... what actually is it?
I have no idea.
We have made it to Namada Park. We saw it on the map, had good reviews, and it was onwards to sort of where we want to head to later on this afternoon. So we thought we'd stop here on the way. Not totally sure what it is. Apparently you can swim here, and I think it's just a really nice park, to be honest with you.
Open my eyes, I slept through the day. Slept through the day, feeling uneasy, I push it away. Push it away. Last night was fun, don't feel like today. Feel like today, let's do it again, let's go on a date. Cause tonight I'm gonna take you out and live the dream that we've been talking about, so we can
We have made it to Mexican in town after a pretty treacherous road trip back in the dark, just because there was like bikes everywhere and people with no lights on, and yeah, just typical Asian driving at night.
People
But
going
we've
around the
made it.
roundabout the wrong way.
People going around about the wrong way. But we've made it alive to the Mexican place. So cheers, everybody. So we have just moved into our new villa here, and the girls are playing Find the Coin game. If you've never played that in the swimming pool, then what have you been doing with your childhood when you come on holidays? This villa is 3 bedrooms, because we're only here for one night. It isn't as nice as the first one though, unfortunately, but the pool is still pretty cool. So we're just going to chill here for the rest of the day, I think, because the weather is so hot. So the beach is just way too hot at the moment. But hopefully we're going to go to the beach later for the sunset and see the buffaloes walking along, because that's really what we want to see. Oh, 2! So there's 3. There's 2 coins left. So after a few hours of playing in the pool, we've just been chilling out all day. And now we've decided to come to the beach to grab the sunset, but we have decided to sit proper island vibes. Hopefully it's going to be a really nice sunset as well. We have made it to the beach club, beers in hand. Cheers everybody. One final sunset in Lombok. Why are you going sideways? Woo!
Your motion sickness on a swing. It's moving!
And that is it for Lombok. We are now on our boat. We are spending 4 days on here, traveling around Komodo Islands, but you'll have to wait to see that in next week's vlog. But in the meantime, what were our thoughts on Lombok?
I thought it was really nice. I definitely would come back. Probably wish we had maybe another day or 2
Yeah.
to see the north of the island. But yeah, very chill, very relaxed. A lot less busy than Bali. All in all, really fun few days.
Yeah. What about you? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it was good. I think maybe just a bit more planning time because
Yeah.
everything is a bit spread out.
Yeah.
And then also the transport issue because we were a bit further out. But
Yeah.
no, apart from that, it was really good.
Yeah, I think where we were staying just outside, or it's about half an hour outside of Kuta, and we didn't have a car or a bike, so everything was a little bit difficult to get to. I think I would have quite liked to see the waterfalls and maybe go up Mount Rinjani, I think it's called. But other than that, I feel like we've pretty much done it all. I think a lot of people say that Lombok is like Bali 20 years ago. I personally didn't see that. I think it's a lot more rural, but maybe Bali was like that. But yeah, I think it was a good trip. Definitely recommend Lombok, and I think we probably will try and come back. So now we are waiting to set sail and let the Komodo adventures begin. See you next week.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.